Neil, why don't you go ahead and run me through the idea board you have here?
Sure. We start with our fresh ideas up in the top left section here. We as a group decide every 2 weeks to 4 weeks as we work through different PDSA cycles and free up spots on this side. We will then work with the group to determine where do these ideas fall. Do they fall into our high impact, maybe easy to implement section? Ideas that we would definitely want to implement quickly. Ideas that we want to consider, possible ideas within their ideas that we want to put in a parking lot to discuss at a later point. As we move ideas over to actually implement, to work on, we think about choosing an idea that's patient experience related, one that's quality and safety, employee engagement, and then financial sustainability. And we try to pick one idea for each of those categories. We then work those ideas through the cycle of plan, do, study, and then act. And as we get to the final end product and we feel like we've got a good product there, we then move it into our ideas implemented. And this is where staff on all three shifts can come and look at what are the results and ideas that we've implemented. So
we basically explained where we put the ideas when it starts off as an idea submitted by the staff and how we can put it into different areas in terms of priority. Some things, we've got a number of ideas that involve another department. So we really can only address the things within our department, within our scope, if you will. Some of the things that may involve other departments we put into our parking lot. They may not be on the idea board, but we have another folder, if you will, that we may have to bring in the different departments. Case in point, the interchange sheet that they were talking about that required nursing to be involved. They were able to do that relatively quickly and easy by just meeting one-on-one with the nurse manager, people that represent the floor and the secretaries to agree on, yep, this is an easy fix, we can go ahead and do it. We have some, we get a lot of input, we've gotten a lot of feedback, a lot of ideas, and we've also implemented a number of those ideas. I think it's a combination of the type of people and what we do to also have them be prepared. When someone gets an idea and they put it on the board, they come to us and say, okay, what would be the best way to follow up on that idea? So depending on what it is, we make sure that they have enough time to work on the idea, if you will. So those sign-off sheets that we have, we actually had ideas come to that contact person. That person then sat down and was given the time to work on it. I think that's part of the issue also, is that you can have a number of ideas, but if you don't give the staff the time to work on it, you're not going to get anywhere. So it's not, I think the whole lean concept is perfect for our industry, the pharmacy, because we have a lot of opportunity to measure different things, whether it shows that something's working or not working. We can really validate what we're doing. So like the issue with the ordering, we've changed 50 line items. We were hoping to see a positive result. We didn't see that. So we have to take a step back and look at, we're probably going to have to do some more changes, and it's something where it may take 4 or 5 months before we can actually get a result that's going to be positive. We may not even be able to fix it. A lot of these things, you may come up with an idea or a suggestion and people will give their input and you may not get a positive result. But that's part of the whole process, I think.